we are then ready to go for the final of the All4 Minis and Supernationals. And Glosso, good start from Bellamy, not bad from Bleasdale as well. Bellamy gets the whole shot down in towards the first corner though, so the driver who is chasing for the championship is behind the championship leader, but for how long here? Because Bellamy is now under pressure here from Bleasdale as they run side by side into the left-hander. Bellamy's going to have the inside line and holds firm onto the race lead for now then. Just behind you can see the All4 Minis, that's headed up by David Bell as things stand at the moment, followed by Martin Hawks, and going into the Joker then is David Bell on this first lap. Someone's going to get himself out of a bit of traffic as we cross back to the action here between the top two. Bellamy here looking like she's trying to extend that advantage. It's a very tight and twisty circuit here at Glosso, so trying to build up a gap is not the easiest feat, especially when you've got Jason Bleasdale bearing down on you, because he has been in brilliant form so far throughout 2022 and is all over the back of Bellamy like a bad rash here. These two have got a bit of history as well. They came to blows earlier on here today in Q2, so let's hope for no more dramas. And going into the Joker then is Bleasdale, so he wants to get himself out of traffic here and just try and run his own race, get a bit of clear air, and then hopefully put the undercut to effective use. So effectively where he is going to be running in clear air, he can of course hopefully increase his speed, lower his lap time, and then when Bellamy goes into her Joker, he'll be able to either draw alongside or indeed get ahead. So it is now Bellamy who's all on her own in front in this race, and she's not had the easiest of times in 2022. She had a drive shaft failure back at Linden Hill earlier this year, and has been on the back foot there really. The car's been very difficult to get off the line, so you have to be very careful with that Lotus Exige. So you can see then she goes into the Joker. Bleasdale not too far adrift though, so let's see how this all works out as she emerges. They're side by side here, and Bleasdale does put the undercut to brilliant use and gets ahead into the race lead. So it is now Jason Bleasdale in front, and it's all the hard work here for Paige Bellamy to have to redo in this race. The first lap was going to be very important for her to get away from the light well in that Lotus Exige, and now unfortunately she has got to find her way past Bleasdale in order to be able to take the victory here in this final for round 7 of the Supernationals. But you can see there she's closing right up on the brakes and is almost pushing Bleasdale through the left-hander as they run nose to tail with one another as they come through onto the gravel once more. I have to say Bleasdale's car's looked a little bit more stable compared to Bellamy's here in this second sector, and indeed drive out of this corner in particular is where he is able to pull out an advantage. You can see there he's just pulling out 2 or 3 car lengths, and that's just stopping him coming under any pressure from Bellamy for the time being. So across the line we go, ready to start another lap, and you can see there Bellamy just doing everything she can to try and close that deficit down here to Jason Bleasdale, but I wonder whether it is going to be in vain. Bleasdale certainly doesn't look too confident in this first sector, and you can see that with the defensive line that he was running, because Bellamy's able to close up onto the back, but certainly not as close as she was last time around. What a great scrap it has been here in the Supernationals at Glosso in Belgium. The summer sunshine has proven to provide brilliant racing, and it is just one more corner from home then for Jason Bleasdale. He comes across the line to take the win in the round 7 Supernational final from Paige Bellamy in second place. The All4 Minis is going to be spearheaded then by David Bell ahead of Martin Hawks. So a great race there, brilliant in Belgium.